My husband bought a car for his side chick. Yes, his side chick. For 10 whole years, I've begged this man to buy me a car, and every single time he refused. But Vanessa, his side chick, got a brand new car before me. I'm the one who gave him 4 beautiful children. I made him a father. I've done everything a wife is supposed to do. Yet every morning I'm squeezing into buses with 4 children while he won't even allow me to drive his own car. Tell me, where exactly did I go wrong? On this faithful day, I did something drastic. I was actually proud of myself because if I didn't do it, my mind would never be at rest. I suspected my husband was cheating, but because I wanted peace in my home, I never checked his phone. I was the best wife to this man. I woke up every morning by 4 a.m. to prepare breakfast and lunch for him to take to work. Why? Because one day, a female colleague offered him her food, and when he got home, he kept saying, "I wonder what Rita put in her stew." Rita, what exactly did you put in your stew? My husband wouldn't stop talking about it. Honestly, I have suffered. A housewife. My husband wanted me to be one, but I refused. I worked small jobs just to survive. I cleaned people's homes, clothes for families in my estate and outside. I called it my laundry business. Some days, I cooked food for people just to make enough money for myself and my children whenever my husband didn't provide. People used to gossip about me. They would ask, "Why is the wife of a rich man doing jobs like this just to survive?" Some men are wicked. If my husband treated me like this, I would take him straight to court. I became stressed. I overworked myself every single day. Many nights, my husband and I argued because I was completely exhausted after working all day, but he still expected more from me. He wanted 3 rounds. Who does 3 rounds in one night?
I said I want 3 rounds.
You don't have conscience. Why would you want more from me when you're not taking care of me and the children?
I pay school fees and give you shelter. You should be grateful.
My friends would laugh and call me the understanding wife. Some of them stopped inviting me to parties because I couldn't afford the latest clothes, designer shoes, or even a car to drive. I pretended it didn't bother me, but I watched their husbands spoil them with vacations, designer gifts, and even opened successful boutiques for them. One of my friends even told me to use juju to make my husband love me again. She believed he had been completely distracted by all these Lagos baddies. All these Lagos girls will take your husband away from you. Ada, you better be sharp, oh. You're my friend, I will tell you the truth. Other women use jazz for their husbands to win their hearts back. God forbid, Nana, I can't try it. Be there doing understanding wife. Shine your eyes, Ada, shine your eyes. Anyway, go and think about it. When you've changed your mind, call me. I'm always available. When I got home that night, I couldn't sleep. My mind was racing. I asked myself over and over again, how did my life get to this point? The only person I remembered was God. I went to church that Sunday and prayed my heart out to God. Well, nobody jazzed my husband, he was just promiscuous. Your husband is a promiscuous man. Those type of people always know what they're doing. But don't lose hope. Keep praying to God for direction. He will reveal everything hidden. The drastic decision I took happened one night. My husband had fallen asleep with his phone unlocked. Quietly, I picked it up and locked myself in the bathroom to read his messages. What I saw that night broke me completely. My husband had bought Vanessa a brand new Range Rover. Can you imagine? The same Vanessa he introduced to me years ago as his cousin, while I was pregnant with our 3rd child. I was consumed with anger. I tracked her phone number to the estate where she lived. When I got there and saw the car he had bought for her, I completely lost control. I vandalized it. But in my rage, I forgot one thing. The estate had CCTV cameras. It didn't take long before they identified me. Later that day, my husband had me arrested. Imagine that, his own wife arrested. My best friend came to the station, bailed me out, and took me home. But instead of welcoming me, my husband threw me and our 4 children out. I checked my bank account. I had only 40,000 left. I was back to square one. But I knew one thing. I serve a God who never fails and always hears my prayers. My friend and her husband became God's answer to those prayers. They bought me a house and gave me 7 million rent to start any business I wanted. Funny thing is, before thinking about any business, I went to a beer parlor, ordered rice, chicken, and a bottle of Pepsi. I told myself, let me eat first before planning my next move. After that, I went straight to church. I thanked God for his faithfulness and paid my tithe. Then the idea came to me. I would start a food business. I began selling puff-puff and shawarma beside Unilag. With the help of my children, we sold out almost every day. Business grew beyond my expectations. Within a short time, I was making millions. I bought my own car. No more squeezing into crowded buses, no more enduring the daily struggle of public transport. Lagos is a city of survival, and by God's grace, I survived. As for my ex-husband, life took an unexpected turn. One day he came to my shawarma stand with Vanessa, who was pregnant. She proudly flashed her engagement ring. I simply smiled and served them. Not long afterward, I heard that my ex-husband had allegedly lost his job after being accused of forging a check from his employer, and he was later arrested. The news shocked everyone around them. Vanessa went into labor soon after and gave birth to quadruplets. Overwhelmed by everything that had happened, she reportedly left the children with her mother, sold off what she could, and eventually relocated to America. The man who once threw me out with nothing was suddenly the one with nothing. Months later, he came back to beg for another chance. But by then, I had already moved on. Sometimes the people who think they've won don't realize the story isn't over. I forgave him, but he only has access to the children. My mother warned me, my friends warned me, but I loved him more than I loved myself. Money is very important. Financial independence can save your life. Only have the number of children you know you can care for if life suddenly changes. If I hadn't stopped my husband from sleeping with me, I probably would have been pregnant every year. Contraceptives are not always the answer for every woman. They can affect hormones differently from person to person. Talk to a qualified healthcare professional and choose what's right for you. And if a man doesn't want more children, but still wants frequent intimacy, both partners should have honest conversations about family planning together, including options like a vasectomy where appropriate. Finally, not all men are bad. There are good men out there, and I sincerely pray you meet the right one.